Ready to bust some myths about spirits? Let's dive in. For centuries, the concept of spirits has fascinated and terrified people. From ancient folklore to modern-day ghost stories, spirits have been depicted as otherworldly entities that can influence our lives in mysterious ways. But what if I told you that these spirits are not external forces at all? What if they are something much closer to home? Spirits of envy, hate, and lust. These are emotions that everyone experiences at some point in their lives. They can feel overwhelming and uncontrollable, almost as if they have a life of their own. But here's the twist. These so-called spirits are not supernatural beings lurking in the shadows. They are, in fact, manifestations of our own thoughts and emotions. Sounds spooky, right? But here's the truth. These spirits aren't some ghostly entities. They are the products of our minds, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and perceptions. When we talk about the spirit of envy, for example, we are really talking about a pattern of thoughts and feelings that arise when we compare ourselves to others and feel inadequate or resentful. They're simply your own thoughts. Think about it. Our brains are incredibly powerful organs, capable of generating a vast array of thoughts and emotions. These thoughts can be positive and uplifting, or they can be negative and destructive. The key to understanding and managing these spirits lies in recognizing them for what they are, mental constructs that we have the power to change. Imagine you're feeling envy towards a friend. You see their success, their happiness, and you can't help but feel a pang of jealousy. This feeling can be so strong that it seems to take on a life of its own, influencing your thoughts and actions in ways that you might not even be aware of. It's not a spirit, it's a thought pattern. Envy, like all emotions, is a response to a particular set of circumstances. It is a pattern of thoughts that has been reinforced over time, becoming a habitual way of thinking. But just as habits can be formed, they can also be broken. By becoming aware of these thought patterns, we can begin to change them. By becoming aware of it, you can change how you think and feel. This process is known as cognitive restructuring, and it involves identifying and challenging the negative thoughts that contribute to feelings of envy, hate, and lust. By replacing these thoughts with more positive and realistic ones, we can change our emotional responses and ultimately our behavior. Think about it, our thoughts control our lives. Every action we take, every decision we make is influenced by our thoughts and emotions. When we allow negative thoughts to dominate our minds, we give them the power to control our lives. But when we take control of our thoughts, we take control of our destiny. When you recognize and control the so-called spirits, you gain power over your mind. This is not an easy task, and it requires practice and perseverance. But the rewards are immense. By learning to manage our thoughts and emotions, we can achieve a greater sense of peace and fulfillment in our lives. Instead of letting envy, hate, or lust drive you, take the wheel. Imagine your mind as a car with your thoughts and emotions as the drivers. When you allow negative emotions to take the wheel, they can lead you down a path of self-doubt and unhappiness. But when you take control, you can steer your life in a more positive direction. Being self-aware is like having a superpower. Self-awareness allows us to recognize our thoughts and emotions for what they are, and to take steps to manage them. It gives us the power to change our lives for the better, and to become the best versions of ourselves. It helps you live a more peaceful and fulfilled life. When we are aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can make conscious choices about how we respond to them. This leads to greater emotional stability, better relationships, and a more fulfilling life overall. So next time you feel a spirit creeping in, remember, it's just a thought. And thoughts can be changed. By practicing mindfulness and cognitive restructuring, we can transform negative thoughts into positive ones and create a more positive and fulfilling life for ourselves. You have the power to change it. This is a powerful realization, and it can be incredibly empowering. When we understand that we have the power to change our thoughts, we can take control of our lives and create the future we want. Stay mindful, stay empowered, and take control of your thoughts. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for managing our thoughts and emotions. By staying present and aware, we can observe our thoughts without judgment and choose how we respond to them. Your life will thank you for it. When we take control of our thoughts and emotions, we create a more positive and fulfilling life for ourselves. We become more resilient, more confident, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and remember, your thoughts are powerful. Use them wisely and create the life you want.